Hi everyone, in few minutes I want to go over the first step in going cloud native. Let's get started. The first step in the cloud native journey is containerization. I'd like to ask 3 questions in each step along the way. I believe asking those questions will give us clarity and direction. Let's start with why. Why do you want to use application containers? If we reframe the question and ask what are the benefits of application containers to the enterprise, we can answer this one easily. Using containers, we can increase business velocity, meaning faster innovation cycles, since you're able to push code faster, respond to market conditions, fix bugs, and so on. Using containers, we can increase the portability of your applications, meaning you're able to move around your applications between different cloud providers or back to on-premises with no vendor lock-in. Using containers, we can dramatically lower the total cost of ownership, meaning the associated cost with the running, maintaining, and training staff to operate the underlying infrastructure. Let me give you an example. If you run many containers on the same host, you will be utilizing only one license of the underlying operating system, and you will operate your infrastructure and train your teams in a uniform way that can lower costs over time. Moving on to what's containerization. To be able to answer this, I would like to look at it as a spectrum since there is no one size fits all here. I call it the 3 R's. You can rehost, which is simply lift and shift with no changes, or replatform, which is tweaking the application slightly to run in a cloud native environment, or rewrite, which is getting in the trenches and rebuilding the application from scratch. You want to carefully weigh in the simplicity and cost, including time and effort, before adopting any of those approaches. Finally, how do you containerize your applications? You want to have 2 things in place in the enterprise. First, a container runtime. To help you build, ship, and run containers, Docker is a good place to start since Docker democratized the container technology. It has a vital ecosystem and supported by many operating systems. Second, a migration process. Given the 3 R's we discussed earlier, before containerizing any app, I like to see if 1, someone has done this before, meaning is there a container image already built that we can utilize? 2, can we automate this process using open source or commercial tools that can save us time and streamline the process? 3, what can we learn? Did someone else in the enterprise try this before? What worked and what did not work? I believe by raising and answering those questions, any team will be able to understand where they are in the journey and determine the next steps.